A grieving father was taxed €170,000. It took him 9 years, but he stood up to revenue and won. Here's what happened. His son died unexpectedly and without a will. As the only surviving parent, he inherited his son's estate worth €1.4 million. Under Irish tax law, there's a relief for this situation. If a parent has made a taxable gift to a child within the previous 5 years and later inherits from that child who has died, the inheritance is tax-free. The amount of the gift doesn't matter, it just has to be made. In this case, the father had made a €5,000 cash gift to his son on his birthday. And not just once, he'd a long history of giving cash gifts to all of his children. But revenue refused to accept that the gift was ever made. He produced post office statements showing withdrawals. One daughter gave evidence that she had accompanied him to the post office. The withdrawals matched the son's birthday, and his other daughters gave evidence of receiving similar gifts throughout their lives. For years, revenue refused to accept any of this. They raised an assessment and demanded payment. The father, quite elderly, refused to pay and challenged revenue at the Tax Appeals Commission. At the appeal, revenue's position cracked. They reluctantly agreed that the withdrawals had happened, but they remained intransigent. They would not accept that the son actually received the money. They clung to the argument that the son's bank statements showed no bank lodgement. With no proof on the son's side of the previous gift, the father couldn't claim inheritance tax relief later. Revenue looked to the Tax Appeals Commission to back them up, but they ruled that there was ample evidence of the gift and that no bank lodgement is required to prove it. The €170,000 assessment was thrown out. After 9 years, the father finally won. The sad lesson here is that there is tax relief if inheriting from a deceased child, but you should know how aggressively revenue will act, even in the face of substantial evidence and in tragic circumstances. I'm a tax lawyer. If you're dealing with a tax matter, estate planning, a revenue audit, or something else, you should always hire a tax expert. You could book a consultation with me at taxunwrapped.ie, and if you like this content, please follow.